Here at Rabbit Hole, we both come from a background of gaming retail. While the experience was mostly enjoyable, we were forever grated by those customers that game store employees around the world learn to fear. Before we get started, don't forget to like the video below and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with everything on Rabbit Hole Media.
Now, this is all a bit of harmless fun, so please don't take it to heart, but seriously, stop it. These are 5 things game store employees hate you for.
Expecting staff to be a walking wiki.
You need assistance in whatever puzzle or combat hurdle you have currently come across. So you wander down to your local gaming store to ask for advice from the powers that be. While harmless in concept, you can't deny it's pretty dumb in execution.
Game store employees are very well versed in the gaming world, it's true. However, expecting every one of them to know the location of that one Odin's crow you can't find is like expecting every steakhouse waiter to know the name of the cows. On the off chance that they do know, it's probably because they Googled it, which is what you should do.
Any full-time game employee probably spends more time answering your batshit questions than actually playing games, which adds the heightened risk of you spoiling something they haven't gotten to yet. So again, Google it. Will my child like this?
You've never met them before, nor they you, and they especially haven't met your 12-year-old son. So how you expect them to know exactly what your child will like is beyond us all. Now, again, it's appreciated that as someone who doesn't play video games, you may need some guidance into the latest adventure for your offspring. However, when you can't even tell them what games they already own or enjoy playing, you're not really giving them much to go on.
What console do they have? What games have they previously played? This, contrary to popular belief, is a two-way street and staff are incapable of pulling the answer from by behind.
There are lots of games, all of which are very different. Just like the people who play them. So maybe it's time you had a sit down with your child, discuss what they actually like, or, now excuse me, actually ask them what game they want.
If you are unsure what a game is, let me refer you to our previous answer and Google it. Trading in loads of games and/or tech.
Isn't it annoying when you have loads of games, consoles and other pish that you no longer need, bagging it all up, dragging it all the way down to your local gaming establishment, only for them to offer you a mere £30?
Do you know what's more annoying? Staff members having to sort it the fuck out.
They do not want your tosh. They do not want your sweaty 360 controller, and they do not want that copy of FIFA 03 that will sit on the shelf until this planet's bitter end.
It's one hell of a ball-aching process. First, staff have to scan each and every game, often with a barcode being rejected, requiring a manual search. Then comes the actual transaction process, in which we are required by law to make sure we're even allowed to give you money for these products. Once you have then gone home, each of the discs have to be individually cleaned before being stored alphabetically in the drawers. Then each of the 200-year-old game cases need to be manually priced at a pointless penny before being placed on the already over-encumbered shelves.
So yes, you'll take your £30 and you'll be damn pleased about it.
Why does it cost this much?
If you are unaware as to how retail works, sales assistants don't have any say over the pricing of products, nor do they possess any inside information as to why they were chosen.
So to sum up this question, because it does, shut your face.
There is an argument to be made that games cost millions and millions of pounds to produce, thus £50 isn't too much to request. But no, just shut your face. Putting games back in the wrong place.
Allow me to take you on an adventure. Sit back and imagine. You're 3/4 of the way through a long, hard-working day. You get up, go for a quick toilet break, come back to continue with your work, only to find out some random person has put your keyboard in the fridge.
That is how it feels when you take a look at the latest in the Forza franchise and decide its new home is with Uncharted. On the other side of the room, with the wrong console.
This couldn't be any easier. Shelves are mostly alphabetized. Consoles are color-coded. If you took a game from the charts, the likelihood is it goes back with other copies of the same game.
The reason you were even able to find Forza in the first place is because staff had put it in its rightful home in the F section.
In short, from whence it came, it shall remain.
Of course, there are many things which occur in the day-to-day of any retail worker, so many in fact that we couldn't name them all. However, there is one thing that we felt needed a cheeky mention. Telling us it's cheaper in Tesco.
Go to fucking Tesco then. Never know what to do with my hands.
If you're unaware what a game even is, let me...
Now, again, it's appreciated that
Here at Rabbit Hole, we both come from a background of gaming retail. Right, ha. We were forever grated by the shit. Then every one of the, I don't know what I'm saying.
200-year-old
God.
boxes.
Why is this so hard? Subscribe, please. This is so much effort.